What's up, Knights of X? Welcome to a Saturday Grand Arena live stream. Was supposed to do it yesterday, but my plans got canceled for today, so we're good to go. Happy for some Grand Arena. I just posted my main account video about, 3 hours prior. If you guys didn't catch that, we found out some really cool stuff, but my bread and butter, my Bane, man, it failed me. That was terrible, but if that went well, that match, if I won that round, I think I would have done pretty well with the rest. But anyway, we got Tolga, we got Noble, Saturday stream from Vexy Boy. Oh, yeah. We got Josh, just watched your Lord Failure 2.0 video. Yeah, there we go. Tolga's going to be here in 10 minutes. Nice. We got Dusk. What's going on, Vex? Fingers crossed Goth Mommy Ray doesn't ruin the run. Wild to me, Lord Vader fell to Bo after CG specifically stated they didn't want things like Mothma or Bo beating him. Yeah, I mean, guys, I don't know. That was an Apo Datacron. It's only going to get easier going forward, so I don't know. I don't know. What's up, Vex? Just watched your video. Can't believe you failed Dark Ray with Bane and Malik. That was your bread and butter. Yeah, I know. For some reason, the matchup played so much more different than normal. Like, I wasn't able to get the Drain Life off of Ray, and then Bane's big hit didn't do enough to get rid of Darkseid Ray. It got rid of everyone else. I don't know. I wonder if I go back, if I should have let the battle stall. It sucked. You got pwned, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, if Bane Malik works against Darkseid Ray, I have all those other teams for the other squads. And I would have one-shot everything. I had Ahsoka, I had JML, I had Gas. I had so many different teams that I could have used. But like I said in the video, I took a gamble. I tried putting JMK on defense with Hermit Yoda, Datacron, and Ezra. I think my biggest mistake was putting Hermit Yoda in the team. I tried to make it a little bit obnoxious with the healing and maybe the Master's Training and stuff like that. But it wasn't the right move. So, full responsibility. I take the blame. That was my fault. I tried a gamble. I tried to do something that wasn't really known on defense. And my opponent went right through it. So, it was good on them. I still see that Bo is not 100% counter against Lord Vader if there was the right modding to Lord Vader and along more units. What modding would that need? I mean, I think you commented that if Lord Vader, if this guy's Clone Trooper had tanky stats, then maybe. But I don't know. I felt pretty comfortable. We have Ansel Ray. Let's go, Vex. Really enjoying your videos. I'm learning a lot from you. That makes me very happy. Welcome to the stream, Ansel Ray. I appreciate the kind words. We got Dash. Still waiting on my opponent to attack. Full cleared for 1835. Including a literal buzzer beater against Darkseid Ray Focus Datacron. Those are really, really awesome wins. When you just win in the last second like that. It's high anxiety, but also really rewarding. Whitetech. Hey, Vex. What's up, Whitetech? Or Wittech? Hope you guys are ready for some fun GAC today. We're going to head into game really quick, because I do want to do some of my dailies. I have to just do the bonus energy. I want to get my data cache for my Datacron stuff. Pretty cool thing, guys. I just want to, this is my second account, so I just want to show how awesome it is that I have a Lord Vader clone team up and running in Squad Arena because of this relic change. It's sick. It's absolutely sick. Like, I'll come here. I'm able to use this on my alt account now. Like, this is so cool. I go into Squad Arena and... oh, wow. Look at this. That's crazy. Do you guys want to take a stab at this and to see what this is like? Lord Vader modded for offense and Disguised Clone Trooper modded for more bulk. Makes it harder for Bo to blitz down Disguised Clone Trooper. Okay, that makes sense. Spacebar to jump. A Mo and 2 on Bane Malik by contrast. JMK hasn't failed me yet. Bane Malik is the riskier play. It's the riskier play. I was 2 for 2 besides yesterday, so now I'm 2 for 3. Also, what's the win rate of Bo versus Lord Vader and GAC Inside? It's not good. I don't think it's very good. Darth Avenger, this is where the fun begins. Oh, yeah. This GAC was super close for me, won by 4 banners, even though I didn't drop and my opponent did. I was able to watch him stream it. Cool. Super cool to see how many defense does in real time. Oh, yeah. I get messages from my opponents all the time how they enjoyed watching how their defense performs and, like, just, like, they enjoy it, so. You guys want to see? Alright, what should I try against it? Let's try Lord Vader. Alright, so, this is really strong. I mean, they're not going to get a lot of debuffs besides from Cal, I think, but this is frightening. And I have very basic stuff, nothing crazy, so. This is a quick little, like, test before the Grand Arena. I haven't faced this yet. I want to see how hard Stick Ray hits. I'm not going to put it on her because I just want to see her damage, honestly. Obviously, that's going to miss, but... Come on, Stick Ray, take a turn. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Our tank went by. Oh my god, that's 1,000,000 damage! Let's see how hard Lord Vader gets hit by her. Watch this. That's just the basic. So, in my opinion, I think, obviously, like, I made my Datacron video. This is just for Squad Arena. It's different. But, like, I think the Ray Kron is going to be better on the unaligned force users because I think Stick Ray is still going to get beat by Malicos. I really do. So, obviously in Squad Arena, it's going to be obviously fun to use. But in my personal opinion, I don't think that Scavenger Ray is going to make this team defend against a unaligned force user team. On an unaligned force user team on defense, I think it'll cause issues. We have Fuentes. OBGL back on offense? Yes, definitely. Baby Yoda is one of the biggest accounts in the game. Yeah, literally top 5 in Kyber 1. Like, probably one of the biggest accounts, yeah. With the new update, Jedi Knight Kestis farms have become much easier as the event is easy and Gear 12 is relatively easy to achieve alongside your Kairos. That's a great point, Dark Avenger. That's a really good point. I could probably make a video on that. She is all the Jedi? Yeah. 718. Yeah, okay. Undead, you're right. I agree with you. I blinked and Scorch went John Cena. Yes, you can't see me. Do you think SOKR would be better on offense to deal with this? I mean, I think it'll be still beatable by other teams. I really do. So, I wouldn't think it's worth it. I do think SOKR can beat that, to be honest with you. Absolutely. But I don't think it's going to be the only answer. You are a stick non-believer? Oh my god. What's up, TRZ? Okay. Grand Arena. I lost my last round. My opponent absolutely smoked me. They did really well. So, Jimmy got plus 30 banners. I dropped twice, I believe. I dropped... On the Finn team, I tried a Sidious solo, and I think I dropped on SOKR, so the Grand Arena was lost. So they performed really well efficiency-wise. Our opponent for today is Azugun from Retribution Reborn. Kind of cool. Kyber 1, not a crazy legacy score. Maybe it's like a newer account. 11.7, so I think we're even on the playing field. They don't have Balin. They don't have Great Mothers. No Afra. That's crazy. So this player is doing well for not having a lot of the stuff. No Mace. No Ahsoka. Wow, okay, this is crazy. This is Kyber 1, guys. You don't need Ahsoka to get to Kyber 1. Datacrons, wow. Good for this player to get so high, honestly. This is impressive. Well, I know where my Conquest energy will be going. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Till the Barriscron goes out, the team is set. We'll see after it drops. Yeah, I agree. Doubt and Stick Ray will only lead to defeat. Cheater? This guy's doing really well. This player is really climbing. Let's take a look at the map. Alright, they attacked. Let's see. Alright, nothing down here. I kept my Rey, my Saw, SLKR, and Ahsoka. They took out my Balin team first for a 75. Has not attempted anything else, so they just attacked my Balin. That's interesting. We have a Saw team, a Lord Vader team, and then a Queen Amidala team with the... Ooh, this is going to be interesting. And then we have this. What's the speed? I think we outspeed. I think we win that. By the way, Jedi Knight Luke, Hermit Yodacron, Master Qui-Gon, and Padawan Obi-Wan and Mace with Hermit Yodacron smoked the Relic 9 Leia team. That's pretty cool. That's good to know. If you don't have, like, JML available. I like that. Sorry about your loss on the other account. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Like, I was just saying earlier, I took a risk. I took a gamble. I put JMK on defense with Ezra, kept my SLKR on defense, was relying on my Bane to work, and it just didn't work, so... Took Saw team on offense for the first time and smoked the Gungan team like nothing. Very nice. Yeah, Saw with his Datacron is really good. So we got to think a little bit here. But I think I have a good plan. What I need to do is just be a little smart with against the Queen team. I'm back from groceries. What did I miss? You missed absolutely nothing. It's the perfect timing. We're about to get into the first battle. So, what I'm thinking is we... Oh, that's a lot of defense. Wow, that's a lot of defense. Goru Sendre. Yo, Vex. Yo, what's up, Goru? Saw Queen Amidala team with gas. Another attacker with AoE, like truck. Oh yeah, that's probably really good. If you guys aren't using your General Skywalker, then that's pretty good, I guess. Just saw the new Conquest feats, and they look painful without Bad Batch 2 and Jedi Master Windu. I'm going to come out with a Conquest guide video next week with a bunch of infographics to help out with that. I'm going to try my best, Greyport. Currently 2-0. Nice. And yeah, that's a lot of defense. I might have to evaluate that. Bane versus SLKR is 50-50 overall. Either he will work or not. I guess. My guess is Relic 9 for GL Honda. Ah. I was lucky I had one. I already had him up and running. Sanjita used gas with Padme. Nice. Do you mean Queen Amidala? I guess if you're not using your General Skywalker, you gotta put him somewhere. That's not a bad place. Opponent did Queen Amidala with gas against my Rey. Gas and Padawan Obi-Wan hit for 1 million each. Oh, I love it. Super fun to see. Maybe we could try it today. Do I have gas? Is my gas on defense? I don't think he is. Well, you guys know the deal. Oh, wait, this is, what am I talking about? That's not Ahsoka, that's Rey. Where's Ahsoka? Maybe in the back? For some reason, I thought that was Ahsoka. Could Bane work on Lord Vader? He could, but I gotta save him. I gotta save him. It was Queen. Okay. So... this is interesting because there's no Barriss. Alright, let's start things right. This actually... I can actually use the AoE here, so this might actually be fun. I don't... Alright, so the support cron. Always the support cron. I always forget. He doesn't have Ahsoka. Oh, you're right. What am I talking about? There's no Ahsoka. You're right. We just went over that. What's wrong with me? I hate that raid team with Ezra and Barriss Kron failed with Quad May because it against it a few JCs rounds back. Yeah, you gotta be careful. No Barriss Kron on Ray. That's a first. Yeah. Use gas. Oh yeah, someone wants me to use gas. You're right. Who can I swap out? Who can I swap out? Shock T? Alright, we're gonna use gas. We're gonna use gas. Let's see the damage. This is a defense cron. So they're gonna be pretty tanky, but it should not matter. Support cron. Let's see how hard gas can hit. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, why are they going so fast? That's why I like Echo in here. She's some damage immunity already. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's 1,000,000 damage. Well, the Grand Arena is going to end right here for the... Or the battle's going to end right here, so let's do 1x. It didn't end. Wait, why didn't it end? I don't have the Omicron. Wow, triple attack. We should survive. Yeah, not even close. Okay, we'll get rid of Cal. That should end it. Bad banners, though. They stripped banners. If I had the leadership Omicron, Qui-Gon would have assisted there, and that would have been the end of the battle. But I forgot on this account I don't have all three. But hey, gas is pretty fun there, not gonna lie. He hits pretty hard. You're losing the plot. Just need Obi-Wan to take turn after Leia for the counter to pass turn to Luke, swarm Leia, then you blind Leia and stun everyone, and now everyone has Terminator, you get the mass swarm back and kill Leia. Nice. Yes, Gas is a beast in the team. Did you see the damage? That was almost, I think he hit for like 700k. We didn't even do the dice roll, I think. Ganroth, what's going on, brother? Does Great Mothers not work against GL, Ahsoka, Ezra, Terminator start in general, or only if she has Ezra in it? If they have the Terminator start without Ezra, you can still win. It's just if they have the Terminator with Ezra, you can't pull it off. They're gonna be too fast. He's gonna exile someone. It's too hard. All right, this is a big question. I still wonder if Seer Malicos can work up against Lord Vader's Scorch or Omicron. I think it can, but that's a lot of defense. I don't think I have Armor Pen to match that. All good, let's get this win. Oh, yeah. We got Jack Y, most entertaining Swoga content creator at the moment. That means a lot. Thank you so much, Jack. That really means a lot to me. I appreciate that. I'm glad you guys are enjoying. What teams should I work on first for GAC? Great Mothers or Treya? That's a great question. That's so hard. So Treya, to get Treya, up to par, that requires 2 Omicrons. Great Mothers don't really require any unless you want to counter Ahsoka and you don't have the fastest speeds. That's only requiring 1 Omicron. It's tough. They're both really imperative to Grand Arena. The plus to going for Great Mothers is you're getting a requirement for Balin done, so you might want to go for Balin. Against Krennic Quadme, I always run Bane, not taking any chances. I might have to. C-Works, Treya. I mean, Treya's really good. They're both really good. I think Sith Eternal can work. I failed it last time. And also, this comp is counter Bane. I'm pretty sure this is the counter Bane comp, so let me think of some other options for a sec. I don't know. I'm not sure, actually. Could this be dumb? Okay, no, this is not gonna work. Disregard that. That ain't gonna work. Treya lower entry point. True. Should we keep Great Mothers on offense once the new Crons are here, or defense with a pretty level 9? It's gonna be tough. The next set has 25% turn meter, so you might not ever get the chance for Great Mothers to work against Ahsoka if your opponent has that Datacron. So it's like, Great Mothers might be forced to be a defensive team. I mean, she could still take out a lot, but in terms of Ahsoka, your opponent has unlimited 25% turn meter level 3s. That could just completely shut you down. Also, lower Rex needed for it to work. Yeah. I only have 2, soon to be 3 months until I lock Jabba. My plan is to get some meta GAC teams. Well, you're not going to go wrong with Treya or Great Mothers. They're both insane. Use Bane, Darth Vader. Wait, I missed that. Great Mothers a better investment overall, in my opinion. You get a team farmed for 2 assault battles, farmed as well. You're right, actually. That's true. Use Bane Vader as the team gives them loads of buffs with... Okay. Could try that. Great Mothers works in more than GAC. That's also true. Ironically, Gas 501st is my counter. It's going to be tough. I just looked up the win rate. It's a 0% win rate. Great Mothers with against the support cron. Just being totally transparent. I don't have Saw on offense. We're going to have to do it. It's just the way it is. I have Vader on defense. I think I'm going to need a really good Datacron. I'm going to do it. I'm bringing in my best Datacron. Hell ate my soul. Hey, Vex, 92 people watching? It must be Arnold's channel. Lost my match today. I was 9 skill rating away from top 200. Frustrating. What's up, Hell ate my soul? And very blessed to have all the viewers currently. Like, thank you all for hanging in there. I think Arnold's back up and running with streaming, right? He should be streaming later today, I think. 9 skill rating away from top 200. You'll get there, though. Gonna be a tough season without Great Mothers as GL Ahsoka Tano counter. It is. It is. Hey, Sean Carter, thank you so much for joining the Knights of X, my friend. I refuse to farm Balin until his event is permanent and characters are double shard farmable. I get that. I get that. He's such a good character, though. He's going to be permanent soon. Alright, let's get to the next battle. This one's tough. It's the support Kron. This is a counter Bane comp. Mace really causes issues. Yoda with the Foresight, but we just got to go in and try. I'm going Boba Fett, Sign of Django Kron. I don't have him in Relics in this account, but the stats here are insane. So, let's see, guys. I remember having to deal with this in the past. It's very, very hard. I think I siphon off of him. Oh, wait. Okay, Yoda's gone. I could save the buffs, but do I need to is the question. I guess I don't. Wait a minute. Alright, you should go down, Foresight. We're good. Okay. Well, there you go. Very nice. I mean, that's what the crit damage and the armor pen does. It's just massive. But now I have no Bane, which is kind of annoying. Which Bane could have been really good here. 100 people on stream. Nice. Thank you to everyone that's tuning in. Morgan is the free character of the month, so that's a great point. I plan on doing some fun stuff on my free-to-play account after I get Lord Vader. My progress is actually going really well. I'm shooting to get Lord Vader in September. That's my goal. I think that's... So I started in December, and my first GL would be a September unlock as Lord Vader, so... Looking forward to it. Finn with Zori will be the answer to an Ahsoka this season. They can already beat her, and her Krons will only help out with that. That's a great point, Unique Luck. That's a great point. That might be the counter for Ahsoka. I gotta practice that more. I'm definitely gonna get that down. I'm gonna practice in Squad Arena without the Omicron turn on and just see. Well, they are doing that now. September, I think, for Great Mother's double. That's really good. I think General Kenobi and Dooku will also be Relic 9 requirements for GL Hondo. That's a bold prediction. Good thing is that I already have Dooku at 8, and my Kenobi's already at 9. So that'd be nice for me. So here's the question. I could definitely do Leia. I would love to try Bo again, but I'm worried about this defense, to be honest with you. And I want to double check my Datacron department. You gotta go light side bulk. It'd have to be this. Finn will be a requirement and veteran Han. That would make sense with the movie. Do you guys think... Did they say Maz is gonna be a requirement, or they said absolutely not? I think they said that it's not. I could be wrong. Nice, Tolga. Lord Vader Appa won't have Nightfall stacks and dramatic entrance because Appa was bugged. The First Order guy with the stick. Oh, Executioner? Maybe. Could do Sir Malicos thing on Lord Vader. That works. I gotta think about Saw, too. What I want to do for Saw. I don't have Cal. I think I need Cal. I'm willing to try it again. I want to see how consistent it is, to be honest. Oop, that's almost the wrong character. I want to see how consistent this can be. I think this is the more important thing. Do I have any other max health? I don't think I need tenacity. Don't have a lot of bulk. It's gonna have to be this. If you can get the Zori team fast and up and running, they may be the answer. I have a really fast Finn, so maybe. No Maz, SM33 confirmed. Okay, good. That's great. SM under Afra is really strong, by the way. Could be an awesome defense or offensive team for GAC. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to his viability after, like, the Solcron goes away. I put him on an Afra team on defense, and I tried it on offense. He hits extremely hard. Like, I'm really impressed with his damage. And if you guys aren't aware, not that it's, I don't know if it's important, but he can solo the first tier of the Order 66 raid. Scorch can remove Terminator if dispelled. That is the scary part. I want to try it. I can afford the drop, I think. I want to try it. I set a pretty hard defense. Let's see how... I don't have the modding optimally. I do not have the modding optimally. That's kind of not good, I think. I know this is going to remove Terminator. I know it is. I don't think we lost Terminator.
No. No.
That's one.
No. No.
That's 15.
No. Yeah.
This is actually good timing. Don't want to remove the buff yet.
No.
That's Terminator removal, unfortunately. Gotta get a cleanse going soon. That's vulnerable. We'll get around. This is a 300% defense Lord Vader, by the way. I should have done on Paz, I think. Ooh. Alright, let's do it. Let's cleanse.
No. No. No.
Okay, luckily it wasn't Bo.
No.
Building up our birds, which is what we want. Is that gonna be enough? Guys, I mean... we gotta cleanse him.
Yeah.
This is incredible. Let me see if I can stall this out a sec. That should be full banners.
No.
You guys tell me. Is this what CG wants? I mean, that's crazy. That's insane. Bam's birds don't worry about defense. That is true. Man, right as I get the clones and Lord Vader, they are getting absolutely cooked. Unfortunately. What's up, Pop? Welcome. True damage doesn't care about defense. That is true. I guess the Whistling Birds is the true damage, but I'm worried about, like... does she do true damage on a basic? So until Appo is fixed, Lord Vader always loses the bow no matter what the Kron on his team. Looks that way. I hope CG doesn't see this video. Ugh. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Doesn't matter now. No one is buying them. They have moved on to pirates. Yeah, there are things in the past now. They wanted to stop bounty hunters. So after Datacron, I'm taking Lord Vader on offense. Might have to. I don't know what their intention was. I'm pretty sure when they released the clones, they wanted Lord Vader to be non-GL proof, I thought. That's what I thought their original intention was. That they wanted Lord Vader to be exclusively beaten by other GLs, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Okay. Has my opponent attacked yet? Not yet. Okay. They might be saving it for offense, their Lord Vader. Or their SLKR. BKM does true damage on every attack. Well, there you go. I seem to have forgotten that. Alright, this one's always tricky. I lost this last time with unaligned force users. I am scarred. I gotta do something somewhat strong. Alright, let me think for a sec, because I'm gonna need... What am I gonna do here? What am I gonna do here? I don't have Lord Vader. Could we maybe try Great Mothers on Jabba? Could that be fun? I might try Great Mothers on Jabba. I've never tried it, but I think it might be fun. I have to save Kenobi in case there's a Kylo in the back. They have moved on to piracy. Yes, they have. This one's always tricky. It's like, I find this battle more tricky than the GL battles. Let's see if it's the right Datacron first. It is. It's good armor pen. Call me silly, but I'm thinking Leia. I don't want to play around with him. I think Leia. And I know you're going to say that's overkill. But I cannot play around. I'm okay with using Leia here. I am. If there's anything in the back, I'll figure it out. So, 2 Omicrons and 1 Omicron on Saw. Let's do it. Let's see if Saw blows us up, actually. I guess we're getting kind of lucky. Kyle's a big threat. Okay. His cooldowns can't reset because they're immune to cooldown manipulation from Leia. This was not a cakewalk. Maybe I should go for the spawn. Oh, we got ultimate already. That's pretty cool. We have heal immunity? No? Doing it. Oh, come on. We're right there. That should be a kill. This should be a kill. 65 right here. Alright, cool. That's a good front wall. I like that. Alright, let's catch up. There is a no non-GL proof GL right now, and it should stay that way. I see your point. Except for SLK Hard Darkseid Raycron, since Bane is essentially a GL and he's 50-50 to be honest. True. Great Mothers work well if you use a Jedi Temple Cron with a bunch of tenacity. Ah, Black Hammer, thanks for the insight. Once that Cron goes away, Saw will always lose the gas. By the way, why not use Balin? Balin's on defense. We got Jack Cooper. What's up, big guy? Kind of cursed the Bane Malik thing in chat yesterday, didn't I? Don't worry. It happens. 508. Oh, wow. That's not the toughest back wall. I'll be happy when Darkseid Ray, Hermiotacron, and Solidcron gets banished into the Shadow Realm. It's soon to happen. I got Lord Vader clones, but no Scorch. It has Thrawn instead. Should I worry about BKM working on him? Yeah, I think Bo-Katan can take it out. I do. I just took out probably one of the toughest Lord Vader teams you could face. I mean, they're not all Relic 9, but they have the Omicron, 300% defense, the Scorch 9. I mean, that's not looking too good for Lord Failure. Time for Sidious to eat bugs. Should I do it? I know that you lost when you replied that way yesterday in the stream. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So, I'm feeling bugs here. Sidious against the bugs. I guess this is the more interesting, selection. Trying to do some cool stuff. I'm seriously debating on putting the Omicron on Rose with the new set, by the way. Really debating on putting the Omicron on her since I have such a stockpile. That extra turn meter and offense could be pretty helpful. Sidious eats bugs even in TW? Okay, that's good to know. I guess we could do that battle. And you guys know me, I do not feel comfortable with Sidious, but... Alright, Sidious, do not fail me, man. I'm telling you, do not freaking fail me. Okay. Spy is not going to hurt me, right? Okay. Alright, we're good. Good call, guys. That's a nice 69 banner win. Bane is the only GL that has a timer on it right now. Either pay, or wait, or farm organically. The rest you can get free to play far, far easier and hard focus. I hear ya. I feel like, you know how every team that comes out, they have to put a clause to be anti-Kenobi? Now they're going to make every team anti-Bane. Like, Maz is so counter-Sith. I didn't realize that the Sith feared the pirates in the galaxy. Is that why they're in the unknown regions? They're hiding from the pirates? Because according to CG, the Sith don't fear the Jedi, they fear pirates. Rose Omi is honestly great with Finn Zori. Great choice, especially if you have a stockpile. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing it on my main account. And try to just cook with Finn Zori Rose against Ahsoka. Alright, this is going to be an efficiency match, I feel. If my opponent continues to attack, it's going to be efficiency. It's honestly very impressive they got this high in Kyber. Like, I have to give kudos to my opponent. They don't have Ahsoka, they don't have Balin, they don't have Great Mothers, and they're climbing really hard. Maz is so anti-Queen Amidala, it's actually funny. Is it? This time around, I'll buy the Conquest Pass all 3 times to get Maz right away. Have to wait until next Conquest to get some Smee. That's okay. I'm not kidding. She's looking very needed. I'm not playing around. Her kit is insane. She's going to be really good in Grand Arena. I highly recommend you guys go for Maz. So I will be making a Conquest video and infographics to help you guys out. If there are 2 opponents at the start of battle, all allies gain 100% offense, and then they lose to Bane because he's the GOAT. Hondo Claws. If they nerf Bane, we better riot. They better not touch Bane. He's too good. I freaking love Bane. I mean, do you guys want me to try Great Mothers against Jabba? Would that be fun? I feel like I want to try more things with them. I feel like their potential is just still unmatched. Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Maz Kanata the pirate? It's a Sith legend. It's a pirate legend. They do so many things against protection up, it's astonishing. Yeah, man, I mean, this new update is really fun. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that I can use these characters before 7 start at Relics and I get to use them in Grand Arena is super exciting. And I'm really excited on my free-to-play account. Like, that was a really cool move by Capital Games. I'm not gonna lie. My tinfoil hat theory thinks there's something big coming. Relic 10, red stars for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, where you have to get, like, a duplicate pull of a character or something like that. Or ship relics. Like, something is coming. I hope they change the feats back to 10 battles instead of 14. No more stupid ones like no attacker feats. I gotta double check the feats again. Shadow, what's up, dude? Hey, Vex, this GAC round went way better. I'm glad to hear. Your 14 win streak is not forgotten. I mean, that's an incredible run, and you're very close to Kyber. Alright, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling trying this out. I've never tried it. I think I can afford a drop. I really do. I think my opponent's gonna not have enough. Or, I could be wrong. I don't know. Relic 10 very likely. Yeah, it's coming. Calm before the storm. Yep. Okay, let's see if Great Mothers can win in Grand Arena against Jabba, because I need a new Jabba counter going forward if Lord Vader is going to be used for something else. I'm very, very curious. So, I can't ignore Taunt. I can't attack out of turn. Luckily, that wasn't on Spirit. That's not the best. She's blind. That was really unlucky. Let's get that for the frenzy. We need Spirit to get that shock off of her very badly. Chrysanthemum's not going to revive. This is incredible. We need the shock. It's really mitigating our damage. Not Spirit. Okay. He's getting close to ult. That's an assist. Can we get through Jabba? We lost Spirit. That's not good. Can these guys take care of him? What can this team not do? This team is incredible. Please, 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 please invest in Great Mothers. The value that they bring to any roster is incredible. I'm sorry. They're beating so many GLs. They're a marquee team. It's insane. Everything doesn't allow Luminara. Yeah, they gotta work on that. Some people don't buy characters though. That guys looks cool changes. Now Relic 10 costs 10,000 crystals instead of credits to upgrade. Could you imagine? Spirit dying made me nervous, Shadow, but the 2 Peridia units with the stacking offense is clutch. Put it on auto. I think we were okay. I had no idea they could beat Jabba. Me too. I had no idea either. W. Thanks to Great Mothers, I'm going to beat my highest rating this round. Insane. Months behind. Mods are important on them. I agree. They do need certain modding. But like, Ahsoka, boom. Jabba, boom. I don't know if they could beat Leia. That's a good question. I don't think they can. What other GLs? They probably could beat Kenobi if you get lucky. Who else am I thinking? What other GLs? They probably could beat Sith Eternal on defense, but that's not that impressive. They're just such a good team. They can beat like almost everything. Yeah, they're absolutely insane. Alright, well, I guess this is the next toughest team. Probably can afford Kenobi here. Vex gonna be my highest ranked that I beat. Me? Can't beat Rey. They cannot beat Rey. I'm reading through Maz's kit right now, and holy S, she's insane. Rip to all the Sith enemies. Yeah, it's nuts. Great Mothers won me this GAC, ironically. My opponent tried to underman with JML, and Great Mothers ran over them. Yeah, I don't recommend an underman on that. That's why we don't need non-GL proof GL teams. Game is better this way. There's got to be a healthy balance. I don't think so, at least triple Omicrons. Vex, I would love you to do a video on how to get more mods. No one ever does. They just say farm mods, but how? I could definitely do that, Josh. Absolutely. I could show you guys my farming methods to help you increase your chances. Definitely. Can they beat Trey Savage Omicron? Great Mothers? I don't know. That I don't know. Probably. Sith Eternal? I don't know if I have Wat Tambor. I typically like doing this with Wat. Yeah, I don't. I have a lot remaining, guys. I mean, I have this. 1, 2, 3, 4 GLs remaining. This is not my main account, Nikos. This is my ult. My main account I have to record after off stream. Maz is just the beginning. Yes, she is. What's up, Black Lion? Welcome, brother. Alright, let's see what we can, I mean, yeah, I can afford it, guys. I really can. So we're just gonna do... Stick to, like, the normal stuff. What am I missing? I don't have Kenobi, so Mace. I can't believe there was no Kylo on defense. That's incredible. That's okay. Ult is on Kyber 1 if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Kyber 1. Mark my words, we will have a time where 8 GL defense and 2 on offense with proper counters will be a standard in GAC. I'm gonna hold you to it. 7-26-25 TRZ. 8 GLs on defense will be standard. Or the opposite. I don't know. I feel like a lot of players that I lose to, for the most part, if I lose matchups, it's a lot of players that are going really hard on offense sometimes. Malgus for Treya? It's a timeout risk. Efficiency meta was so funny. No one was ever setting anything for a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, true. True. Alright, I got tagged in something. What did I get tagged in? Okay. Alright, let's do it. This is very simple. It's pretty good Kron, actually. They got a good armor pen, but no chance for Kenobi, especially with the Hermit Datacron. So we are going to go here. That can't be dispelled. That was insane. Gotta be cautious of her attacking out of turn. Just gotta get to ultimate. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Now I want to see if I get the... Oh, wow. Okay. $63. The out of attack turns. Lowers the, your HP. So I guess it wasn't the best efficiency. Fatal been prepping for that kind of defensive game. Yeah, I've played Fatal twice. We're 1-1. He's good. He knows his stuff. After Hermit Yoda, we are 1 GL away from being able to set a full GL defense. Or after GL Hondo. Yeah. That's insane. Fatal has contingency for everything. He's a very, very strategic player. Sorry, I meant Reva. Yeah. Yeah. We could definitely do that. That's pretty straightforward, I think. Can't wait to play him. Shadow, I hope you get to the point where you can. You're getting there. I can't wait to play him in 5 years when my tiny account gets there. Yeah, I've played against Fatal twice. I've played against Zareth twice. I've played against TJ from Plotting and Scheming twice. And then Dagger once. I got pretty pwned. Okay, so... Reva is next. I don't think I have... Oh, I want to see something quick. I don't think I have Captain Rex. Yeah, I don't. Okay. Inquisitors are making a comeback this season. So I definitely like doing this. I don't want to bring in Assassin because she does a cleanse and that's going to give Death Mark. So we're not going to bring in Assassin. I like this. That means Reva's not coming back. Yeah, we're doing this because she won't revive, which is nice. So triple Omicron Reva. They have really good critical damage. They have the buffs on a special, so I got to be careful with that lucky evasion. Phoenix. Yeah, unfortunately, Captain Rex is on defense 0. Unfortunate. I hope GL Honda will be a beast. I'm getting him day 1. I kind of hope that he's pretty good on defense. I think we could use a good defensive GL because Ahsoka is just not that right now. You're so lucky, Vex. I want to fight them all. You'll get there, Shadow. I mean, your trajectory is just nothing but up. So you're going to get there. This must be the 4th Datacron set for Inquisitors. They have a real hard-on for Inquisitors, and they have a real hard-on for Lightside level 3s. It's actually insane. They freaking love the Inquisitors and Lightside characters, the level 3s specifically, because Darkside level 3s are just not getting, like... They just keep getting shafted. See you, man. Gotta go head off in a sec. In here, 1 a.m. I got a big day tomorrow. Jack, thank you so much for tuning in, brother. No more Ahsoka's trash. No more defensive GLs. I want to have one fun on offense. I get your point. Inquisitors have a lot of good keywords. Unlike Force User, Empire, Dark Side. That's true. That's true. Alright, let's do some Malgus. They're definitely fast. Alright, that's normal. Alright, big slam dunk. There we go. Banner recovery. The good thing is Reva will not revive. Should have done ability block, that's my fault. Hey, Tiziano, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Welcome to the Knights of Vex, my friend. Thank you for becoming a knight. Absolutely appreciate it, brother. Big W. Banner recovery. Close to getting the big hit up. We have full. Here we go. Oh, 64. What the heck? What'd I miss there? Well, after Malgus, 400% defense bulk, Kron Nightmare times out. I think it's kind of fair. Oh, I remember that. Yes, big W for Vex. Definitely. I killed a Reva today with Sign of Django and Fennec. That's pretty good value. I'm going to miss that Kron. I think it was pretty balanced. Like, it was really good for the team. It was fun. Because it wasn't broken on defense. You can't place it on defense. But absolutely really fun on offense. Love your videos. The most entertaining Swoga content I have found yet. Oh, I appreciate that so much. I'm happy you're enjoying. I'm still coming out of my shell a little bit, guys. I'm normally, like, pretty funny in real life. In the beginning, it's kind of, like, nerve-wracking, you know? But I appreciate the kind words. I hope you guys are enjoying, and I'm getting way more comfortable. They cooked with the Bobacron. Absolutely agree. Bastila was about 60% protection. I remember there was a meta with Sith Eternal against Malgus where you could not 1v1 Bastila Sean Fallen. Like, you were able to kill the sides because you have an insta-kill, but when there was a 1v1 between Sith Eternal and Bastila, you could not take her down for like 3 minutes. Just, she had too much protection recovery, and you couldn't touch them. That was terrible. I think I have it on a video. Josh, I swear. More balanced than Afra and Dark Gray. Well, Dark Gray is the most broken thing they've come out with, so. I think I'm hilarious. My wife thinks I'm stupid. I'm sure you're hilarious. I think your wife is never going to give anyone's wife won't give them the credit. They got to keep everyone in line. It surprises me that you have never not said rule of 2 for bounty hunters in any of your videos you use them. I say it all the time. I say it all the time. I call it the rule of 2 for bounty hunters. I'm happy you you remember that. Alright, let's do some crazy stuff. Why not? I'm feeling crazy. This could be Sleeper. That's my girl, Bastila Sean Fallen, Nasty Basti. Nah, dude, Great Mother's Datacron is by far the worst thing they've ever done. I'd say Great Mother's exclusive Datacron, Lord Vader evasion meta with his unlimited AoEs was the worst. Nothing comes close. Padawan Obi-Wan's Cron was pretty toxic because it was so hit or miss, but not as bad as the other two. Sinjita timed out like 3 GACs in a row to that. Oh, during that meta? Oh, yeah. Quarterized gameplay. Hi, say hello to Brazil. What's going on, Brazil? Welcome. Hello, hello. Great Mothers and Darkseid Ray are tied for the most OP crons that aren't Lord Vader dodge. Agreed. He might leave and start a comedy career so his wife has to pull him down. That's amazing. Alright, let's do it. This is a pretty good defensive cron for them. Good max out the protection. We're going with a weird hybrid Vegito unaligned Force user Inquisitor team with nothing crazy on the 3, but it's got some armor pen. So let's take a look-see. That's a fast Finn. That should be an assist. But you're not dead. Don't really feel like getting counterattacked. Big rocks. They didn't go down. This team is toxic. This team is toxic. Thank God for damage immunity. My God, man. Like, this team is so obnoxious. Well, Malikos just said, you know, not today. But this is not good banners. How scary is that team? We don't talk about evasion meta here. That is family-friendly stream. It's terrible meta. That was a horrible meta. Thanks for your videos about Datacrons. Oh, you're welcome. I'm happy you enjoyed it. Someone's got to make a video about the most broken Datacrons death battle style or something. Oh yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be really cool if CG allowed that. Like a test area where you could try out all the broken ones. Hey, Dave and Rory. It's been a hot minute, Vex. How's everything going? I miss you, dude. It's been going well. I hope life's been treating you good. Lord Vader dodge, the scariest memory unlocked. Yeah, that just... total brain hidden in like the deep crevice of my cerebellum. Or my, my medulla oblongata. It's hidden. Get him, Rose. That's a scary team, man. I'm trying to find footage of Great Mother Datacron right now. I have a couple videos. I mean, the quality was way back in the day. I didn't have a good webcam or mic, but there are videos of me dealing with that. If you're going to make a super team, stick with Maul. I should have used Maul, you're right. Malikos needs to rock their world. Oh, I think he did. Alright, we can go... I'm going to finish this with, like, so much. Oh, I forgot I had them. Hold on a minute. Too risky. Alright, we're gonna do efficiency. That's fine. We're just gonna solo this. This is nothing crazy. Max Helder Protection. It's a filler team. Do you think we will ever get Vitiate and his sons? Absolutely. 100%. I think we're gonna get... They're gonna go... This game wants to last a while. They needed, like... They're going into pirates. I feel like that's the bottom of the barrel for them. So they're going to cover every Star Wars era. We're going to get Old Republic again. We're going to get High Republic, Expanded Universe. We're going to get Vitiate. We're going to get the Eternal Twins. We're going to get... I promise. There's too much money to be made from them to not include those eras. I'd say for sure we're going to be getting that era of Star Wars, without a doubt. Alright, I'm playing stall. Okay, that should be enough. 69. Oh, yeah. It's been alright. I've been working so much. I've also been enjoying it. I'm currently on lunch. Wanted to tap in. How's GAC going? Hey, I'm happy it's treating you well. GAC is going really, really well. We've tried out some stuff, and I'm having a ton of fun. Vex the cerebellum. Holy Fridge, Great Mother. Kron. The only one over 25% counter was Kenobi at 75%. Yeah, I mean, that was literally the only thing that worked. Maybe SOKR with the zombies, maybe. Hopefully not. A not ever dying emperor that can possess anyone? Nah. The Holdo and Padme Crons from last year were also terrible, where they stalled battles so incredibly long. Oh, the Holdo Cron was nasty, and the Padme with Kenobi, you're right. Vitiate the Goat. He's pretty cool. Hello there from Germany. What's going on, Germany? Welcome. Legends disable that Omicron? I don't think they disable that one. Don't know, killed him in SWOTOR? Oh, man. Valen is basically Old Republic Dark Side Rey. Ooh. I'm hoping just for a Chosen One character. That'd be cool. I want to see Redeemed Revan as a GL so bad. When they came out with the that poll about what you guys want to see for the future of the game, I just put Darth Revan, Revan Redeemed, Revan Redeemed, Revan Redeemed, like on everything. What kind of characters do you want to see? KOTOR 2. What kind of ship do you want to see? Nihilist's capital ship or something. Something cool. Nice stream, dude. Thank you, Tornhill. Playboy Gandhi. Why are you playing Stall? Stall is my middle name. You never heard of that? Banners, always. Jabba solo on this? Really? Really? Alright. Imagine a Darth Revan focused Datacron. I would buy it. Sign me up. Sign me up any day of the week. Okay, so we're feeling Jabba solo. Let's do it. LOL, no, I'm not really good at GAC, so is stalling used for max points? Oh, I see your point. I thought you said I was stalling in chat, which I kind of was, but, so in that particular matchup, I stalled it out so that Sith Eternal can get his protection back, because if he ends the battle with max protection, that means more banners for you, which means more points. So I turned a 67 battle or banner win into a 69. So in the end, those two banners could make a difference in some matchups. So stalling with certain characters is very important. D-Boba, hello from Poland. Please don't invade me. Oh my god. Too soon. Alright, let's do Jabba solo. Is it bad that I'm kind of scared? I'm kind of scared. Oh, guys, I'm a little scared. Oh my god, please don't hurt me. Do I just spam basics? What am I doing wrong? The heal immunity. The protection up is kind of nice. Oh, God. Dodge. That was a nice dodge because of the blind. Maybe I should be blinding her. That's a great point. Wait, she cleansed it? Good blind, good blind. I guess is this the battle of the... Ooh. Ugh. Alright, I think we're in a better spot. Now I'm going to start to do some thermals, I think. Okay. I'm going to try to abuse the thermals at the moment. I gotta be blind hair. God damn it. Little side note, if you guys don't know this, the more of his ultimate charge, the more thermals are loaded. I'm gonna hold off for a sec. I should have done that on someone else. Alright, maybe I should have seen her. Okay, oh, come on. Alright, you convinced me. Calm down. Ooh. I think I just don't get to second ultimate, build up my ultimate charge, and just spam thermals. Gotta move faster. I'm just gonna build it up. Auto basic for a little. I gotta get his ultimate up more. Okay. We're gonna run out of time. That's the only chance I have at winning is the thermals. Okay. We're good. Okay, we're good. We're good. 69. That was kind of a little scary. But you gotta risk it to get the biscuit, I guess. Oh, God. That one required water. There is one comic in which Vader is depicted as half dark side, half light side. The look for the chosen one character would be perfect. Something that alongside with the Keeper of Balance. That'd be cool. Spam basic, eat Iden, slug mode activated. Crazy how Jabba's wiggle arms provoke the Rancor. That's a good point. I just got Jabba Vex so I can do this now. Nice. 2 minutes left. I know, I was running out of time. Vex, who do you want to be faster? Great Mothers or Morgan? I have 1 speed more on Morgan, so Great Mothers will AoE all the team and have 100% tier meter. So for the counter against the Ahsoka, you want Great Mothers 1 speed higher than Morgan. Kill her, fail the rest, finish the rest. We got lucky, I guess? Time fail, auto basic for a bit. That Jabba, the sound Jabba makes are carved into my brain. Yeah, it just goes, oh. Take range out. Sheesh, my heart. Ooh, clutch. Easy modding. That was scary. When is the baby oil stream again? Oh my god. Maybe when I get to like 10,000 subs, maybe we can get to like some baby oil streams. I'll start the Vex fans. After killing Iden, just auto thermals do the rest. I could have done that, you're right. That took many years off my life. This game has taken years off my life. Don't talk about biscuits, I'm getting hungry. Biscuits? I could go for a biscuit. What if they would release the full power of Anakin as a unit that is even above GLs? That would be cool too. Why Great Mothers wants to be faster, dispel tenacity up. She dispels the buffs and causes Spirit to assist on the target, which just ensures that you can actually get the one shot the next turn. Ooh. Is that how you would say that in words? Clip him of me going, ooh. Okay, we're going to stick to the good stuff. So I'm thinking about coming out with a video talking about this specific counter with endurance, which guarantees higher banners. So I think it'd be important for Grand Arena because a lot of the times it's not the best banners. But I'm thinking about making a video for efficient endurance versus Houndstooth start. So not always a guarantee. Sometimes Xanadu Blood causes issues, but I got a pretty high win rate with it. So we're going to do it today. Of course, White Tech, of course. Okay, basic, basic, Plo. Do that. Okay, good. This is a little bit of RNG. Okay, we got it. Do as much damage as we can. Okay, this is the harder one. I guess I can afford to do that because he's going next anyway. Almost. Okay, we're gonna go here. Let's go big hits. Okay. Gotta be a little careful here. I don't want to get double tapped by Xanadu, so we're just gonna do this. I don't want them to target my Anakin. That's fine. Who are you gonna go for? We're gonna get the buffs up. It's really good for us. Basic. Unfortunately, I want to save it, but I can't afford to. That's good. Unfortunately, if Boba comes out, that's gonna ruin our banners. Let's see if it's Boba. Yep, that's the banner loss. Unfortunately. do that. That's going to be a good counterattack for us. That's going to help somewhat with the banners a little. Alright, we still win. They're killing the banners. Come on. We're getting a little unlucky. Wow. That's crazy. Usually goes way cleaner. We're getting a little unlucky. Damn, I was just hyping up a higher banner win, and that was a 60 freaking 4. That's not how it normally goes. At least it's a one-shot, I guess. Nah, the baby oil bit, I think. Oh my god. Oh god. Anakin in Disney canon isn't the chosen one. Oh, we're gonna get into that today? I'm gonna fail because I'm here. More vids to save my GACs, the better Vex. Oh yeah. Will there be a Jedi Survivor stream? I am playing it right now and it's absolute peak. I was talking about doing some other Star Wars games for streaming because I want to be a Star Wars creator. Like, obviously I love Galaxy of Heroes, but I want to be a Star Wars gaming creator. So I want to cover some of the newer games, do some streams of like the old games. Like, I just enjoy Star Wars, guys. So if you guys would be interested in watching that stuff, I'd appreciate it if you support me. Like the new Horizon game or whatever it's called, I want to try. If they ever did a KOTOR remake, I want to try that. There's a lot. I could play the old Jedi Survivor. Like, I love those games. Plo hitting for 75k? Yeah, it's a Relegate Plo. Okay. So, we are going to do... Underman. I went up against that executor with profundity earlier. I always like to have fun with it. Punishing one is about to die. Got the mass assist, and he dodged every single attack. I was so surprised. Yeah, hardcore counters profundity. Efficient counter. It went horribly. Big banner sniper. Did you ever play Star Wars Galaxies, or are you too young? I don't think I played Galaxies. I played, the piece. I played the one with the that was PC with the on the disc. I think it was not Shadow at War, Empire at War maybe. I played that for a little bit. Don't bring up KOTOR remake. It hurts too much. I don't want them to fudge it up. Like, please, if you're going to make it, do not fudge it up. But please, please, please do it justice if you do it. You could stream Battlefront 2. We could play with you. That's a great point. If you guys want to do some Battlefront 2 streams, I would play with viewers, 100%. I actually was really good at that game when it first came out. I absolutely one-tricked Kylo Ren. He's one of my favorite characters. And I remember I got the pre-purchase bundle, and I got, like, the sick cards where he could put people into stasis and stuff like that. It was just so cool. I watch everything besides Outlaws. I've played about 30 minutes of Outlaws. I have not played it that much. KOTOR remake causes me pain. It sucks. It's my favorite game of all time. Yeah, that was Star Wars Galaxies. Yeah, I did play it. He's gonna leave us. JK backs him down for that, and RE stream too. Yeah, Galaxy of Heroes is my home base, but if I ever make it big, guys, if I get into like the big sub counts to be a Star Wars gamer, that's my goal. I want to be a Star Wars gaming channel, Star Wars lover, all of it. If you didn't play Shadow of Empire, you should. Was great back in the day. Was that the game on Nintendo 64? I was just watching a video about Shadow of War where you play as Dash Rendar. Game is fire. I have a TV here, guys. I have my Nintendo 64 hooked up. And I play Rogue Squadron sometimes, and I play Shadow of War. It's so fun. Like, those games are just so nostalgic. I got 3K hours on Empire War. Freaking love that game. It's so good. If you didn't... I think I read that. Hold on, let's see. What do you play on, Vex? I play PC, I play Xbox, I play Nintendo. All of it. Always active on Battlefront 2. We'd love to play with you, my boy. Guys, if you want to do Battlefront 2 stuff, we absolutely can do that. Haven't played on PC yet. Have the game though. Used to play Battlefront 2 a lot on PS5. When I was a kid, I used to play Battlefront 2, the original Battlefront 2, on my PSP all the time. Empire War is goated with mods. I love watching videos about the old games of Star Wars games and stuff like that. Like, I feel like we could be doing so much better with Star Wars games that have been released. Like, so much better. Battlefront 2 would be awesome. Guys, I'm going to look into doing it with you guys. I got to set up the stream to see how it would look on one of my monitors, but if you guys wanted to do like a viewer Battlefront 2 kind of stream, absolutely. Alright. That's muy aficionado. 75. Any Ocarina of Time? I have not played that yet, but I heard that's one of the best games ever made. Star Wars Outlaws is insane. I haven't played the game yet. You know what's funny? I think I have the disc somewhere. Where's the disc? Hold on. I got it right here. I got it for Christmas, and I've only played a half hour. I gotta try it. KOTOR 2 is my go-to at work. It was free for Android some time ago on Epic Store. My favorite game of all time. I'll say it every stream. KOTOR changed my life as a kid. I was having a really rough time. Didn't have a lot of friends. Had braces. And the day I got home from having braces, I played KOTOR 2, or KOTOR 1. And I have been in love with it ever since. It's my favorite Star Wars game of all time. Watch this get like minus 12 banners because I'm here. Jack, I think you're my good luck charm, not my bad luck. I'm on both Xbox and PC. You should add me, bro. Definitely. Zori gonna cook the whole team? Nah. I got a Max Kylo. He's so fun to play. I love it. Is that ability block on Rey from Vader needed? I don't think so. I just don't want to get counterattacked from her. So I think I just do the ability block. But I don't think it really matters. Empire at War with Tarkin mod is peak gaming. I gotta look into that. If you don't mind, like, if you can link me that mod, I would definitely look into doing that. Is Battlefront 2 cross-platform? I think it is. Star Wars is doing better than Dragon Ball games right now. My friend, one of my best friends, is the biggest Dragon Ball Z fan. And he kind of got me in... I never watched Dragon Ball Z as a kid. But when I went to college, we used to hang out in the dorm and just watch Dragon Ball Z. And then I immediately, for some reason, I fell in love with Vegeta. I absolutely loved Vegeta as a character. And then... that's how I came up with the nickname for Malicos and Starkiller, because I always looked at them as Goku and Vegeta combined. A Battlefront 2 tourney? We can do that. Empire War with the remake Awakening of Rebellion mods is absolute cinema. I gotta try this out. Isn't crossplay because EA is stupid. That's annoying. Outlaws is buns. KOTOR 1 is peak. I agree with the KOTOR 1 is peak. I can't make a assessment on Outlaws because I have not played it. I hope the Old Republic books will bring you joy, Vex. Athra, what's up, brother? I actually am gonna get the Audibles, and I'm gonna listen to it on my commute for my my job. So, whenever I'm stuck in like 2 hours of traffic, I think those will help me get through it. So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you so much for linking them to me. I'm 48 now. I've been playing online games since 1998, and in 2025, I'm still playing old games. Nothing new comes close. Look at that. That's what I mean. There's not the games back in the day were so good. Like, I'm very nostalgic, I guess, as a person. I mean, I enjoy the older games so much more. Like, oh, that sucks. For example, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this game. We're getting cooked at the moment. But, like, this is not Star Wars as a game, but, like, for example, I was a little kid. I was very young. And my dad got me Banjo-Kazooie as, like, one of my first Nintendo games. Not my very first, but one of my first. Maybe my second or third. That game is so good. Banjo-Kazooie is, like, peak. It's actually really difficult, but just, like, those types of games are so much better than any games that come out now. I will send thoughts for the GAC in my sleep. Okay. KOTOR 2, unironically, one of the best written games of all time, which is crazy since the game is technically unfinished without the restored content mod. KOTOR 2 is probably my top 2. Like, the story. Traya is one of the most interesting, well-written characters in all of Star Wars. The Lord of Hunger, the Lord of Pain, it's just all so badass, guys. If you guys don't know the lore behind my name, Exile Vex comes from KOTOR 2, the Jedi Exile. So that's kind of where I got that, but it's peak gaming. Jedi Academy and KOTOR 1 were game changers for me as a kid. Jedi Academy is so good. I actually was playing that on Steam the other day. We need a Vextron Empire at War playlist. We can do it. We can do it. Main account GAC, that is. Oh, yeah. There was a Kinect Star Wars game for Xbox. It was fun watching my son jump around. What's the game where you're dancing and it's like, I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo, I'm Han Solo. You know what I'm talking about? Vegeta the Goat. Favorite Dragon Ball Z character. Lunchtime is up. Gotta go back to work. These animals aren't gonna feed themselves. I hope you have a good one, everyone. I'll try to join the next stream whenever I have free time. Sounds good, Devon. Thank you for tuning in. Andy, what's going on, Andy? Hey, Vex, good to see you. How's the GAC going? I'm happy Great Mothers Without Prettier Bros beat Giello Sokatano, even though I lost my GAC due to more loss. Still fun GAC testing for me against the big account. I'm happy it's working for you, Andy. I know you just got Balin, so your Great Mother team is up and running. That's great value. Who remembers Episode 1 PS1 game? I played it a lot when I was a kid. I remember that. Does anyone remember the Xbox Obi-Wan game? I couldn't get past the tutorial as a kid, and then I played it a year later, and then I can actually play. Are audiobooks enjoyable? Would you recommend? Sometimes it helps you get a feel for what, like, the atmosphere and, like, the vibe of the story is going. So I'd say for sometimes it's pretty good, yeah. I've played basically every Star Wars game apart from KOTOR 2 and Outlaws. And Outlaws is the best Star Wars game in my humble opinion. That's a really interesting take. Honestly, I have to give Outlaws a shot and just dedicate some time. KOTOR 2 with full story mod is peak. Yeah, I mean, they have the HK-47 expansion where you play as HK-47 in, like, the HK facility. 2 hours of traffic is crazy. There's almost no traffic because I live in what's nicknamed the most isolated city in the world. Yeah, well, New York City, guys, is very, very highly populated, and the traffic can sometimes take me 2 hours. That's why when you see me doing my GAC videos, sometimes I'm rushing because I don't get home in time because of the traffic. Banjo is awesome. Love that game. Almost go to sleep now. It's good to listen to your chat. Oh, awesome, Andy. Hope you're getting some good sleep. Two hours. Yeah, 2 hours of traffic is bad. Do a go Vex. Go. That's what Banjo says. Like, I was top 10 in speedruns on Banjo. You gotta just, there's no way. Sometimes when I'm at work and I'm bored and I'm a little slow or I'm on my lunch break, I'll watch video game speedruns on the side. So I'll have like my work monitor, I'll do some work, and I'll just have like a speed run of a game on the right. That's crazy. Top 10 in speedruns. That's a very hard game. My favorite game when I was young was Rayman Origins. Always played it with my siblings. Nice. I remember that. Not sure where the industry went wrong, but I'm tired of all the refreshing and cookie cutter games. Glad the indie scene still exists. I totally get it. I know we mentioned it a couple of streams ago, but Hollow Man is just peak. Huh, always wondered where your account name comes from. Yep, KOTOR 2. If I had Balin in this GAC, I would have won this GAC. Can't wait to see his performance on offense. Yeah, we gotta wait for the review. Alright, as I'm catching up in chat, I'm going to hop over to the free-to-play account really quick. I only remember the episode 3 PS2 game. I couldn't get past one of the early levels because I couldn't find the level 3 and R3 buttons. You know, I remember those days as a kid. It's so crazy. I don't know if you guys get this too. You play games as a kid, right? And they're like impossible. You can't get past the mechanics of the early game because you just don't know what to do. Then you revisit the game as like a teenager or an adult later on, and you just think to yourself, wow, you were so stupid as a kid. Like, what is wrong with you? There were so many games where I couldn't figure out what to do. Like, I don't know if anyone else, if you guys are KOTOR fans and you guys remember how the game works, I meant Hollow Knight. By the way, I think I said Hollow Man, Hollow Knight. But there's a mission in KOTOR 1 where you land on the planet after getting shot down from the Starforge. And I beat everything. There was the puzzle for the H. That took me about 3 months to figure out. And then I didn't realize that when you went on the Ebon Hawk, you had to go on the ship and repair the hyperdrive manually. You have to go up to the hyperdrive and click on it, and that was it. I could not figure that out for years. My cousin comes over, shows me how to do it, and then boom, I got to the Starforge. It was nuts. KOTOR was one of my favorite games ever. Zelda, Ocarina of Time, personal favorite. I gotta play it. Boston traffic also blows. I believe it. With all the improvements to Outlaws, it's quite an enjoyable experience. Massive nail the atmosphere in the open world. Diminishes the experience in my opinion. Ah, I hear ya. I really gotta try it. 10 out of 10 VA Bex. Nice. What do I do for work? I'm an IT administrator. Network IT admin. Can't imagine living in New York. It is like insanely expensive. You are telling me, Josh, it is insanely expensive. That's why I hope YouTube kind of works out for me. Hollow Man. Yeah, Hollow Knight. I meant Hollow Knight. Real. Vex, what journey guide do you like the most and which one do you hate the most? Good question. What's journey guide I like the most? You guys are going to call me crazy. You're going to think I'm crazy, but I think the most well-made journey guide event that required strategy but it wasn't brain dead, like broken, was Malik. I think the Starforge one was so well thought out and like it required a certain strategy, but as long as you play it correctly, you're going to do well. I think this one is one of the most well-made in terms of difficulty and strategy ever. This one. The one that I hated the most back in the day was Gas because it was so painful. So unbelievably painful. I could not get it done. But I think the worst one now that this was like disappointing. Hey, Shadow, becoming a member, master member for a month. I always forgot about these. Love you, Vexy, and Queen too. Oh, you're the man. Thank you so much for the membership, Shadow. You're an absolute legend. Hold on, I gotta catch up. Where am I? Oh, yeah, Journey Guide. I like CLS, I like Malik. The worst one, the most disappointing. There's a lot of disappointing ones. Luke was great. Balin's was a little disappointing. I love the Revan, I love the Malik. Which one is disappointing? The Afro was disappointing. The Star Killer was disappointing. Nothing is worse than someone coming to help you with a game that you have been stuck on for weeks and they do it in less than a minute. My cousins were the prime of that. They were a little bit older than me, so they knew a little bit more, you know, Earth knowledge than me, so they helped me out. Sometimes I feel like I'm the youngest player of this game. People talking about the game that came out 10 years before I was born. I know. I just turned 30, guys. I just turned 30, so it's like... I hear ya. Hear ya. Lightside Malik was perfectly hard. Gas Tier 4 back in the day took me 2 hours and like 50 attempts. Gas back in the day took me 18 hours. And I'm not exaggerating. 18 hours. I wanted to throw my phone. I was like, I don't know if I could do this. Got it almost first try, and then the RNG F'd me. It happens. Being in IT, do you work at data engineers, analysts? Do you have personal tips on getting into the field? I'm a year out of college and grinding to land my first position. So, I started out as a tech. So, pretty much, you know, technical support specialist. That's troubleshooting. And I learned a lot from working in a company that worked with multiple, you know, different companies. So I worked for a company that was an IT vendor that had about like 200 different companies to work with. I learned everything I knew about the field from there. And then I finally moved into a job where it was one company and I just took over it. So if I have any recommendation for you, it'd be start in an area where there's multiple in an IT vendor. Learn the business, learn the new things, see how it works with different organizations, and then eventually settle for a company that has its own, you know, solid IT department. Leviathan, I feel, was disappointing because I could be beaten by dang Radis. Ugh. Can it be? Wait, Radis, really? Hate the Grand Inquisitor event. Oh, that one was tough. J-Dog, when are you rematching Sir Pigman? I remember that name. That's gotta happen soon. I wonder where they're ranked. Barely cracking 16? Oh, that's sick. Damn, I'm only 21. I feel like a baby out here. Hey, guys. Nothing wrong with being young. How strong is my main? I think it's pretty strong. I don't want to brag, but I think it's pretty good. It's not completely endgame. I don't drop thousands of dollars, but I feel like it's pretty good. In fact, as an IT guy, do you run into many people with the IDT? That's pretty good. Usually it's reboot my computer kind of thing. That's always the go-to. Shadow with the $20 super chat. That is what I was actually going to do. OOT was best game ever made, and new games have great stuff, but of course there's a lot of bad with how corporate things are now, but even companies like Nintendo still cook with Metroid. I hear ya. Ocarina of Time. Yeah, I gotta play Ocarina of Time so bad. So bad. But I know gaming is just getting really weird lately. It really is, honestly. But guys, huge shout out to Shadow for the $20 super chat. You are an absolute legend, my friend. You are so awesome. All right, let's take a look-see at the at our opponent on the alt account. 7.4 mil. Ugh, it's gonna be tough. They got a lot of Omicrons. They're a lot bigger. This is not going to be easy. Let's see. How'd they do? Did they get stuck on ships? Ooh, they got stuck on ships. I freaking love the Endurance fleet, guys. Alright, how do we do? 2 shot on gas. 1 shot on Dooku. 1 shot on Ewoks. Okay, so we gotta hold. We just gotta beat ships. We have an Omicron Ewok team. And we have Geos. So we're absolutely going to do Darth Vader here. Dope, I appreciate your insight a bunch. I'll let you know when I finally land something big. Absolutely. There's such good games and such bad games, I know. Nintendo will be trying to make games, kidneys, it costs a kidney or something. Andy Lee with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Andy. I really appreciate your donation. Big, big W to Andy, guys. Shadow and Andy, you guys are goats. Yeah, Nintendo... Isn't Nintendo costing like $80 a game now? Or $90? I wouldn't know how to play GAC without you, Vex. Oh, Billy, that means a lot to me. Thank you so much. That really means a lot. I'm happy I'm helping. That player has a commitment issue. 7.4 million with G... No. GP with no GLs. Yeah, I don't recommend. We've been at 60 for a long time now. We just don't make money. I hear you. I mean, 60 is expensive for a game. It really is. Alright, let's see, guys. We gotta do some geos. I'm not really worried about the banners. I just gotta really be smart and get through it. My personal favorite, even though it's janky, is Space Marine 2. Something about the game makes me giggle and laugh like a kid. Ah, that's a good game. We're sponsoring the Marquee Fund. I know, I gotta start going for the characters now. So, like, I got my Athano to 6-star, and my Quick Hold is actually 6-star now. But now, the rest of the Marquees, I think I'm gonna go for 7-star for the content. So, I appreciate you guys supporting the fun. I don't think I would be anywhere near as motivated to play without seeing your endgame content. That makes me really happy. You know, I saw a comment the other day, which really... I didn't make me get choked up, but it made me feel really good. There was a player that commented on my video and said, I was a recent top 8 in the world, consistently in the game, and I kind of lost passion for trying to play. Then they found my content and said I've motivated them to keep trying and try to make it to the top. So that made me feel really good that I'm, like, helping people find enjoyment with trying to pursue and have fun with the game. So those types of comments make me feel really good. Use Focus Datacron for Vader Vex? That's going to be huge on my free-to-play. I might actually go for the Focus Datacron on my free-to-play. Even though I don't have any of the other characters up and running, unfortunately. Maybe I can try to get them up. But that'd be really fun. GL Hondo Day 1? Probably. I want to make that for you guys. But, alright. We've been stalling quite a bit. I know you guys want to see some gameplay. Let's do it. Okay. I want ability block. Oh, dodge. I'm fine with the counterattack. Let's see who gets more dots. They're the same. Tarkin rework is nice. I never get it. Alright, that's nice. Who needs the banners? I'm gonna stall this out a second so that Thrawn can take a turn. Okay, that's the full banners. Waiting for Vader to go. Oh, I played that wrong. Alright, 74. Still, that's okay. It depends. $80 for Witcher 3 with all the DLC is hell low of an investment for 100 hours of fun. That's a good point. That's great. Love to hear, Vex. Oh, thank you. Vex gives me encouragement that I can beat all the content creators. Shadow is gunning for me. Shadow wants to come in with the big boys and try to beat everyone. Which you're more than capable. Same for Zelda, by the way. Zelda? Is that a good game? Should I keep pushing GL to GL or slow down and focus on some other journey guides like BKM and Malik? I think you gotta do a balance. I think, to help with, like, the not feel of a grind, I would recommend go GL, then do a, non-GL team, go GL, kind of go back and forth so you don't feel like a burnout, so the grind isn't as long. It depends on where you are, but, like, I would recommend doing a GL and then non-GL team. I'm so confused why more Swoga YouTubers haven't adopted Great Mothers vs. Ahsoka. They really should. It's kind of easy if you get the modding right. It's actually barely an inconvenience. W Tarkin, oh yeah. Amazing Soise, let's go Vex. Thank you for the kind words. Vex, you made me sad. Why did you beat Lord Vader with BKM? Stop giving counters to Lord Vader, please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, Gale. What's going on, brother? Vex gives me a headache from not doing his Rise of the Empire ops. Ooh. Yeah, that's fair. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest with you. I gotta get hot utils, and it's very hard with 3 accounts. I just have to admit it. It's really hard. I could do a way better job at that, Gale. So I do apologize. That's my TB officer, by the way. Alright, gonna go play Wu Chang now. Nice stream as always, Vex. Tolga, thank you so much for hanging out. Breath of the Wild, that's what it is. Breath of the Wild. I have over 140 hours and it still gives me joy. I gotta play it. Got Jedi Knight Revan team ready, but I don't have a home for Padawan Obi-Wan or Master Qui-Gon because I'm behind for Queen Amidala. Well, good thing is that they'll work in Jedi Knight Revan. They'll work there. Let's check out the back. What the heck? What is this? That's what I'm talking about. Another $20 super chat from Shadow. Are you serious? That's insane. I'm headhunting every creator while supporting at the same time. It'll be sad that I have to fight my goat Calvin, but I will do what I must for my ambitions. You're not sorry. You're not sorry, Vexy. My Lord Vader ain't losing, though. Well, Shadow, why do I feel like you're Anakin Skywalker right now, and you're gonna turn into Darth Vader? I feel like right now, you're Anakin in Episode 2, and once you get to Kyber 1, you're gonna be like, what have I done? But, again, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. You're a goat. You're an absolute goat. And I hope I get to face Calvin one day. He's an awesome player. Alright, let me see. Where was I? I'm in the Jabba, Leia, JML triangle right now, so even the Zetas are hurting me. Yeah, the Zeta crunch is always a problem. Also, before I leave, can you make a video about optimal Zori T mod so we can abuse the new crons right away? I could definitely look into doing that, 100%. Thank you for the idea. I'm gonna write that down for video ideas. Okay. Senate Mandalore is a good guild? Very good. It's probably... I'm not trying to brag about my guild, but they're probably one of the best guilds in the game that isn't a gauntlet. And if you guys don't know what a gauntlet guild is like, that is like a different level of play, that it's just like, you have to like... There's certain requirements to be in that guild, and you can get kicked if you don't meet those requirements. So, I've been with the Senate Mandalore for a while, and I'm really happy with them. We're extremely endgame, good balance of... You know, we're one of the best TW guilds in the game that aren't Gauntlet, and we just got a really good balance. Get max crate in the Order 66 raid, win a majority of TWs, do really well in Rise of the Empire. Really awesome guys. We have Tanner Smith. I unlocked Jabba, Lord Vader, and Grand Inquisitor today, back to back, and I have no resources left. That's insane. That's a lot. Congratulations. Do you think Relic 7 is a good place to stop at Malak? Is Relic 8 worth it? I think the high relics on Malak are very well, and he's also required for Leviathan, so it's not a bad investment, to be honest. Let me see. What are we doing here? I'm going to use Darth Revan there. We're going to do Queen Amidala here. Don't want to stall too much. W Shadow. Auto set? Is this an auto set? I don't think it is. Could you imagine? What's up, Bodofogo? Lost my fight with unaligned forces against Rey. Then I use OG Palpatine Starkiller win. That's insane. I want more and I know I shouldn't. That's what I'm talking about. I do too, but it never seems like enough given upgrades cost 150, which is 30 refreshes of squads, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Alright, we're going to read 2 more things, and I'm going to continue the battle. Thanks, wanted to make sure, but is it dumb to do Kelleran Kron with Mace Kron and Master Qui-Gon Kron with Padawan Obi-Wan and Kelly Mooney? Is that a good or bad for TW? All relic apart from... I'd want to take a look at your roster, Billy. The splits are very particular. Vex, just wait till my loss streak comes. I'm gonna be like Maul and hate my way back to winning. Sometimes you gotta dive into the anger. Look at Cal Kestis in Jedi Survivor. He fell to the dark side for a second, and he went absolute ape. my buffs. Don't want to get I probably could have afforded a counterattack, actually. He's going to steal banners. Yeah. Nice. These two are always annoying because they're immune to percent health max damage. We're getting there. There we go. You gotta land this heal immunity. There we go. Probably should have done the stun there. Ah, it didn't matter. Nice. There we go. 64. Alright, let's see. Next super chat from Shadow will be, "You will not take this win from me. I see through the lies of your content creators." That's pretty creative. That's creative. Gauntlet is basically spend 500 monthly or you're going to get kicked out. I don't want to speak for them, but I'm pretty sure it's got to be something like that. I know the modding requirements are crazy. Gauntlet is, you thought you had a life savings? I think not. True. I love the prequels. Those fights are so peak. I love. There's nothing like those lightsaber fights. They're so fun. All right, what am I missing? Vex, is your goal to climb to the point you fight Erodiums like Tass? I wouldn't say that's my goal. My goal would definitely be, I want to be the lowest GP player in Kyber 1 on the top end and try to now get to the top 10. I hit top 50, I'm happy. But I'm never going to stop that grind. I'm going to always try to strive to be the best. I want to be the best non-Mega Whale player in the game. That's honestly my goal. Had the weirdest realization when playing God of War because Kratos is said to be one of the strongest characters in all of gaming, and because I was on max difficulty first time playing, I was cooked. My small brain had a epiphany where like all the NPCs only see the wins and not me trying 55 times in one fight. It's a very tough game. I actually been playing it on my Steam Deck. You do not need to acknowledge that, Vex. I know exactly how much it costs. Yeah, it's insane. Careful, that Chirpa has Omicron. Oh no. Oh no! The run is over! No freaking way! Andy Lee! $25! I'm at 3,442 at Kyber 2, maybe the smallest account in mid-Kyber 2 with 10 million galactic power. All thanks to your GAC content. Hope to face your account in the future. Alt account in the future. Andy, thank you so much for your donation. I mean, you've been on a tear. You've been on an absolute tear. I know you post updates in my Discord all the time. I'm really happy that you're, you know, striving in the game and progressing. So, thank you so much for your $25 super chat. That's amazing. I'm happy the content is helping you. It really means a lot. Big, big W for Andy, guys. That's a very generous donation. Him and Shadow are so generous. That's the spirit you like to hear? Oh, I love it. Alright, so we're going to do a weird hybrid team. How do I want to do this, though? That's the question. I'm not going to risk an Underman again. How fast are they? Oh my god. That's not what you do. That's not what you do. Oh no. Oh, alright, that one has... Ugh, come on. Alright. We're doing a weird team, guys. I'll fight every Chirpa Omi hater. It supercharged my ult to Kyber 4 with only 3 GLs. Really? I can't say I'm not surprised. No ability block. I know what you guys are thinking. Vex, why are you whipping out this crazy overpowered team? And I'll tell you why. Because it's sleeper OP. And I don't think there isn't a single Datacron that's going to protect Ewoks from any team. I'm sorry. There's just not. Fearless Truth, what's going on? W mods. Is that the win, by the way? Is that the win? That's a win. I'm proud of my mods for 4 million account. To be honest, I have more than 120 plus speeds. Nice. That's good. You won't be laughing once the Datacron is out. Ewok Fury is unavoidable even with Vex hating on them. I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't picture it. Yeah, my account is kind of small. I am one requirement of getting Executor, halfway to JMK, and also about to start Proving Grounds with 110 plus cat charge just from doing the events that give her. Nice. Big game changer. Don't hold back on the Bears. Nerf Ewoks. Nisa to claim her throne. I hope you guys prove me wrong. We'll see. I have one-time Ewok steal 5 banners from a Radis team. Good job. Nice. Banner stealing is good. If all allies are Ewoks at the start of battle, summon an SLKR and Darkside Ray with their focused Datacron. Yeah, that's exactly what they need. Just surviving the heat and the game grind. Pretty new account, second try. Very nice. Thank you so much for hanging by. I appreciate it. Vex, you're underselling Ewoks. They beat Ugnaught solo and God Emperor Cup at Relic 9. Well, I didn't realize they were worthy of that power, honestly. That's concerning. Easy Ewoks are meta. I hope so. Wow. Wow. Yeah. It should be a breeze. I hope. I don't want to... Actually, I gotta be careful. We got 2 teams, so... We'll do that. Ewok focused Datacron where the entire team gets 300% of every stat. 10,000 evasion, and they can avoid unavoidable attacks for the low price of $12.50. I'd buy it. Screw it. Remember that dude with Relic 9s? How can I forget? I'm still having trouble sleeping at night from that matchup. Make it 2. Oh my god. Did I try SM33 with Afra? I have. Hits like an absolute truck. Alright, let's do some Negotiator. Watch CG make a bunch of Ewok feats. Oh, good. Please don't. Please don't. I want to do this. My newly unlocked Negotiator. Banners. Wow, you like Ahsoka. You like Ahsoka. Watch CG. Oh, wait. I saw that. Vex, as a guy who only spent on a few Lightspeed bundles, would it be worth it to Crystal Cat on Proving Grounds every month to get her ×2 fast enough in case I get JMK before her or JMK is usable without Cat and Bronzium? I think that JMK is just not nearly as good without Cat. So if I were you, I would try to time the unlock. So if you could time the unlock of JMK and Cat at the same time, perfect. But don't waste crystals to get her early before him because her true home is with him. They need to make a Ewok. Who just died? Who just died? That's the Grand Arena, guys. Very nice. They need to make an Ewok-focused Datacron, like making Rule of 2 for Nisa. Could you imagine? Who would it be, Nisa and Chirpa? Tebow-focused Datacron. Maybe I should give someone my ult and start another from scratch. Depends on where your ult account is at. It all depends. I exchanged a few words with that dude. He's really cool. Which guy? I had a great idea for an Ewok team. Give them an upgraded version of Fear. Call it Horror, similar to the one in Battlefront 2. Combination of Deathmark and Fear. Not a bad idea. They could do something to make them viable. He'll be so much worth without her, so I'd say get Cat when you get JMK or try to prepare for it. I agree. W Vex. Thanks, we'll do that if I get JMK ready too fast. We'll probably stall his unlock. Trying to get another T-Bun running until Cat. I agree. So first try I was following Nooch's guide, ended up being super frustrated and deleted the account, which has also meant I had to repurchase all the packs too, but this time around I'm happier. What would you guys think about a free-to-play guide on Lord Vader unlock first, or a Lord Vader rush? Do you guys think that would be fun? I actually would love to do that because I'm doing that as we speak. I'm doing a free-to-play rush of Lord Vader, and I'm having a ton of fun. I'm constantly getting top 5 in Fleet Arena. So I gotta check the payout times. I could probably attack this person, but this one's way easier. But I'd rather go for the tougher matchup because I want to get better at it. But this is what I'm working with. Like this is a Lord Vader rush account, and I can climb. I can beat Executors. I think Lord Vader rush is actually. I know it's a hard GL to unlock, but I'm having a ton of fun. So always a degree of RNG. Always. That's good RNG. Alright, is it Xanadu? Yep, that's always the tougher one. It's gonna be tough. I'd rather just target you. Okay. Just looking very good. He's gonna cleanse, so we don't waste it. We do it. Big hit. We can afford to do it. I mean, this is a free-to-play account, guys, and I can compete with all of the guys going for that Executor Rush. It's just incredible value. Doesn't matter. They're gonna steal banners here. It's Fleet Arena. As long as I can get to the top without, you know, frustration, and I can get my crystals, then there's literally no issue. And these guys are not highly geared. I have a couple characters at relics. My Bad Batch, none of them are at relics yet. I want to bring them the relics, but I've purposely held off because I want to show players that you don't need them at high relics to be able to win. Not the end of the world. Still a W. and it's not at 7-star. It's just, I highly recommending a Lord Vader Endurance Rush. It's just so good. I can compete against these accounts. Look, there's so many Executors. And this account is from December. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Executors. And I'm able to climb because of this. I get more than enough Zetas. I've been kind of saving for the Chirotech on this because I really want to make sure I can get the characters up and running. I was able to do a, Chewie. I was able to unlock Chewie with this. So, all the Lord Vader requirements are helping. Let's catch up. I have a better progression path. I'm curious. Relic 9s, dude. To be honest, it'll be better to do Max Conquest Pass and have a double Proving Grounds and have them all faster. True. Did you guys know in One Assault Battle, Ugnaughts plural are allowed? No way. New Ugnaught confirmed. I'd like to see that, to be honest. It's what I'd do if I made a free-to-play at Alter right now. Alright, cool. I'll definitely think about doing it. That'd be cool for the spectacle of at least of what you've done. Okay. I'll definitely look into doing it. I'll unintentionally have most requirements for Lord Vader. Nice. There isn't an update journey guides anywhere. Anyways, since the raid with clones, Lord Vader, Mace, and New Hondo, Lord Vader Rush makes a lot of sense too. So yes, that's a good idea. Alright, cool. I'm happy you guys are into it. Started with Jedi. Keller and Beck lead. Padawan, Obi-Wan, Master Qui-Gon. Except when you have a clear-as-day cheater in Fleet Arena. I had to deal with one in this account in the beginning. Is Negotiator better than Endurance? In some matchups, but for Executor, Endurance, I think, is the best. And I just unlocked Negotiator on this account a couple weeks ago. So it's also great to feed into this, which I have to actually get some of these because I'm running low. It's crazy that I will go for Jill Hondo after Lord Vader and JMK instead of Ahsoka Tano. She's not worthy. Absolutely not worthy at all. Don't recommend going for Ahsoka Tano at all. There's a lot of cheaters still, yeah. They counter better things, but overall Endurance probably better. Endurance is better against Executor. But the reason why I went for Negotiator first, because it ties into Endurance. So, that's the rush I was going for. If I go for Endurance, that allows me to go for General Skywalker, because in his journey guide, you need a 7-star Galactic Republic ship, so that helps you with your Lord Vader. So I used this capital ship for gas, did pretty much all the bare minimum that I had to, besides Kenobi, and he's a great character to have, but this was the bare minimum. I did all Gear 12 besides B1. I have a gas video I need to make. I hate getting Prestige. It's very tough. His fleet is 67k, beating 303k. Yeah, it's a cheater. Ahsoka is fantastic in PvE, to be honest. Amazing in TB and Conquest. That is true, Gail. She might be better in PvE and Conquest. If you guys don't know, I've been using her specifically to solo Imperial Trooper teams. You ever get a Conquest Imperial Trooper team that just run over you? If you throw in Ahsoka solo, they kill themselves. He has a better gaming chair. Guys, I actually have a gaming chair right in this box over here that I have to build. I haven't yet. This one's starting to rip. I think I want to get a Secret Labs cover with Star Wars, though. I've been meaning to do that. That's a good reminder. Using Endurance and hoping to get Negotiator. Yeah, that's the plan. Negotiator is better against non-GL ships. Endurance is better against GL ships. Exactly. But yeah, I've been having a ton of fun on this account. I'm in top 100 of Squad Arena. Not that it matters. I pretty much can beat a lot of the teams besides the GLs. Like right now, I'm probably stuck because they're all Kylos and Jabba. I am able to beat Rey. I have beaten Rays before. I beat one earlier today. I don't know why this guy has Cara Dune in here, but... Alright, let's try a Ray with my gas team. I did gas with all Gear 12 besides B2. It took me so much time. I'm going to release my video soon. I have to format it and edit it and make slides. I have a gas phase 4 with the bare minimums and only one character at relics. As long as you have a relic B1, it's a breeze. And not all of them had Zetas. Let's see the Datacron, actually. Protection up. Okay, not the end of the world. Alright, that's a good waste. Gotta be careful that she's gonna kill 5s. Alright. Wow, we survived that. Oh, I don't like that. Alright, this one's gonna be a loss. Sometimes it happens. Yep, this one will be an L, but you can win. Got a little unlucky with the Finn going for Rex. Oh yeah. That's a lot of buffs for us, but we're not winning. Yeah. You can win it. You can win it. It's just a little bit of RNG. Troopers are a Tusken food in Conquest. That's true, too. I use Tuskens on Ewoks, Imperial Trooper, and Old Republic. Full auto for 3 minutes and win. That's a good point. Gonna go to sleep, actually, for real this time. Jack, thank you so much for hanging by. You're an awesome guy. Always appreciate you in here. My Shard, need to report him. He's messing up payout time all the time. A couple of us are upset. We're going to report him together. Good. No tolerating for cheaters. El Poppy, what's up, brother? What's up, Vex? Stopping by before I head up the Warp Tour. How's GAC going? Nice. I hope you're enjoying the Warp Tour. GAC went really well today. We hopefully won on both accounts. You only need 2 Zetas for his event, so yeah. I would like to see the guild how to best utilize ships and different fleets. Almost nothing on YouTube, maybe one video. Okay, you can definitely try that. Gas vs. Ray brings me back. Yeah. Memory back. Yeah, Gas vs. Ray used to be a huge thing. It was actually massive. Alright, well, I'll probably hang out for a little bit longer. I have to record my main account off stream, but I do want to see who's actually online right now, who we can send you guys over to. I'm not sure if Arnold is going to stream today, if he's back into the streaming. I think Nooch is online. Okay. We'll send you guys over to Nooch. Also, guys, tomorrow, I got a fun little thing with Nooch. I'm going to be doing a video with Nooch for the first time. I'm really looking forward to that. Okay. Alright, cool. Now my squad arena is full of Darkside Ray focused Datacron and a few Hermit Yoda focused Datacron every day doing SOK mirror match. Oh yeah, definitely annoying. I'm fighting some 9 million galactic power in GAC. I have 3.7 power. The full cleared him, but he fought and cleared one team. I think he's going to try to do Carbonite or something. Maybe. Nice win. Oh, I'll try to catch you next time. Yeah, Fearless Truth. Thank you so much for hanging by. Thanks for the great stream, Vex. Hype to see if we can week out a gaming stream with viewers. 100%, guys. If you guys are in my Discord, we could definitely talk about it. Definitely talk about setting that up. Thanks for the stream, Vex. Have a good one, everybody. Yeah, Athro, thank you so much for hanging out. All you guys, always hanging out with me. Thank you. Shadow again with the $10 super chat. Yeah, Vex, I gotta beat you, bro. I'm so real. Like, actually, also another collab. Let's go. Great stream, man. Shadow, thank you again for the $10. One day, we might be able to face, and I look forward to it. I really do look forward to it. So please, you gotta get up there. Arnold's probably busy with his baby daughter. Aw. He deserves it. He deserves the time with his daughter. I hope he's having a good time. Great, Nooch Vex. Yes. Bye-bye, Vex. See you whenever you stream. Highlight of my days. Aw, thank you so much, Billy. That means a lot. Tell him to stop with the Phoenix starter. LOL, JK. Well, I'll send the message. W, Shadow for real. Shadow going nuts. Shadow is one of the best supporters of this channel, honestly. Thank you so much to Shadow. I have so many great supporters. I got Superman, my channel members, all of them. All you guys just really help me out, and I just greatly appreciate you so much. So, Shadow, I appreciate you, brother. I'll climb all the way to the top. I know you will. Keep up the grind. Thank you to everyone that tuned in today, hanging out with me on a Saturday afternoon. I know you guys are busy, but I appreciate all of you. Gonna record my main account now off stream. We'll have that video posted tomorrow. Also gonna be with Nooch tomorrow, so great collab with that. Thank you for everyone that tuned in. May the force be with you all, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace out.